As you may know, the YouTube star James Charles is going through a lot of controversy at the moment. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch his content like that. I watch from time to time because he be on one of my other favorite YouTube channels, and because he does Mario Kart, he's really good at it. Like I love watching him. But I don't have a problem with James Charles. But the situation has caught my attention. It's everywhere I go now. I go on Snapchat. I see it in my feed of like everywhere I go. I see it on Instagram when I get on there. Everybody's texting me about it. It's so weird. It just it starts rattling my brain. And I'm like, why is it? And then everybody's getting mad at James Charles for what he did. But those teens got to take accountability too for what they did too. Because think about it like this. It wasn't like he was forcing them to do it. Think about it. It takes two to sexting to do sexting. He's not the one setting. He wasn't the one sending. He was sending the pictures. Okay, if he was, you could delete the picture and or block him. You can't just say, "Oh, he was forcing." No, he sent his. Okay, why would you send them back? If anything, why are you entertaining a 22-year-old texting you? You can't do. No, you should know that. Not to. And then once you told him your age, why would you keep on talking to him? You don't do that. That's not how that works. It's a two-way street. No, that's not how it works. Like, I don't get it. You just can't blame it on one person. It's both ways. Think about it. It's like this. It's like this. It's like that Me Too movement with the producer. You know that producer that was they said was forcing them. He wasn't really forcing them. He sort of blackmailed them, if you could say. What he would say was, you either do this or you don't get in the movie. Okay. So you can't be mad and say 51 years down the line, he did this to me. This is basically the same thing, basically. You see him at his highest point. He's getting all these deals and all this, and you blurt it out then. If anything, you should have said something when it happened right away. You can't just wait and then say it. That's not how it works. You can't do that. That's just stupid. Because now both parties look dumb. That's like saying this. That's like you knowing your husband is cheating. You wait 40, 50 years down the line when he's about to die, and then you say, "Oh, I saw you cheating like 50 years ago." Like it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. But because he's so popular and he's so famous and he has 20 million subscribers, he has all these deals. He was a host for a TV show. Everybody's gonna care, which I feel it's sad, but it shows me that you could climb your way to the top, but one action or one bad decision can ruin your life, can derail your whole upward trajectory. And that's what happened to James Charles now. Like that's really what just happened. They basically ruined his growth. And now he already just got demonetized on YouTube. He's not gonna be able to make money from that. He lost his deal with some makeup company. My day's doing good, Riff too. I'm just chilling. I was about to do a video on NBA Live Mobile. I was gonna go live on that. And then I kept seeing this, like I said. It was mind boggling. Because it's like, you're gonna get mad at him, but you should be mad at the child too. Because the child is 16. You can't be mad at him. You got to be mad at both parties. It's a two-way street. It wasn't like he just hacked the account and then started making and posted. No, they willingly did it. He literally said, if you post the pictures and they look good, I was watching a video on it, you will get paid. Then why would you send him the pictures if you don't want to do it? Like I said, it's so bad. Like that's the same. It's like the same with what the Subway did. Nobody knew that Fogel guy was a pedophile, but once he got on Subway was on an upward trajectory, looking great. Looked like the next best thing in fast food, and then that derailed them. It really did. It really that right there derailed them. That's like the same thing with the PlayStation 3, with the when it was too expensive and Xbox made a comeback off that. It's so bad because like one wrong decision can ruin everything. And it's so crazy because it's a two-way street. You can't be mad at one person. You gotta be mad at everybody. You gotta be mad from the parents and down. The parents should have taught this kid, should have taught him to not talk to if someone's talking to you in a reckless way and he's older than 20, if he's not your around your age and asking for stuff, you're supposed to block him. You're not supposed to entertain that. You're supposed to tell somebody. That's just how it works. And that's why I feel like this generation and the next one is going to mess up. Because now he was a major influencer now. And now that's one gone. Now, what's next? They're gonna pull some shit out their ass for Mr. Beast. Be like, oh, he was talking to underage women. What are you gonna do with EDP next? EDP's different though. He was caught in 68K. Like I don't know what to say for him. That's gonna be another video. Tell me in the comment section or in the live chat if you want me to do one on that. I'll get my research on it. But like, it was bad. Like when I was reading it, because like he would say like, not all these are true. So that means he was taking accountability for what he did. He literally posted a video on it. I'm not gonna say it. I'll do a reaction to that if y'all want me to. I'll do a reaction. I'm gonna say parts of it felt genuine. It was like that Too Hype video with Christopher London, Jesser, and Zach. Because he already said Cash and Moochie were chill. You didn't have to worry about them. They were blunt. Cash is blunt. He already told you, I'm trying to make money. It felt like that. It feels like this situation. It feels like someone got mad because someone didn't held up their bargain. And they said, fuck it, I'm going to expose your shit and you're going to go downhill. And that's what happened with Too Hype. And that's what's about to happen for James Charles. Because YouTube said they might not remonetize his channel. So he won't make money off that shit no more. He's screwed. He's basically screwed. And plus, now everywhere he goes to try to get a job or a sponsorship from somebody, they're gonna open this shit up and be like, you're a predator? Yeah, we can't hire you. You're gonna ruin our company. You're gonna ruin our business. You're gonna ruin our reputation because of how many followers, subscribers, your diehard fans, all of that is gonna follow you. And all the people that hate you, which is even worse. There's more people that hate you than that love you. Look at LeBron and Steph Curry. Like, come on now. You could say they're the most loved players. They are probably the most hated players too. Like, look at Kobe. Look at Michael Jordan. Almost every team in the 90s hates them. I hate Jordan because he stopped my team from winning. It's just true. It's just true. And now James Charles is sort of in a state where he either pays the people off to shut up, or he takes full accountability and risks the chance of his channel being taken down, all of his fame going away, all of his cult followers, fans. Some might stay. I'm not going to cap. Some might stay. Look at EDP. Some might stay. It's just hard because now he's in a very, very bad situation, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, you can't do nothing because like you're like this. This is how I feel. I feel bad, but at the same time, I don't feel bad because I'm like, you caused this upon yourself, but at the same time, the kids did too. It was a two-way street. He invoked the conversation, but the kids themselves should have known not to do that. He is 20-something. 22. Come on now. Why is a 22-year-old talking to a 15, 16-year-old boy? Like, who would do that? Like, come on now. You already know what he wanted right when he texted you. It wasn't like he was texting to do a video. He was texting to get something. You should know that. Like, this is why I don't get this generation and the next. Because you should know what somebody wants. And it gets worse because now what these transgender, no. This is so bad because now There's so many things that we're worried about. There's the James Charles situation for YouTube. There's the Black Lives Matter movement. There's the dude that just got put in jail. Respect on that to the law enforcement. They did the right thing. The justices did the right thing. We'll do a video on that later. But this confuses me because I'm now like, so what are we focused on now? Because the media is eating this shit up when there's other things that need to be taken care of. And this is what I don't get. Why are we focused on this? This could be an afterthought. No one's going to forget this shit. He has 22 million subscribers. No one's going to forget this shit. Actually, if you go through all of it, he makes more money than me, makes more money than I do in a year. Like, I'm broke. I'm looking for my ice. I see nothing. Like, bro, I'm that broke. Like, this is broken. Look at the mic system, broke. Look at the headset, broke. Like, come on now. It's always them people that get caught, and I don't get it. So I'll tell you this. If it was somebody that was less than, I'll say, because there's a lot of people that have 100K subscribers now. It's so weird. It's weird, but it's true. Almost any YouTuber that I say at least has, that I watch now since like 2016, has at least 10K to 100. It's so weird. It's weird. I don't know how, but it's just, they know how to work the system. It's just weird. But if I tell you this, if they were less than 100K, I don't think it would have blew up this hard. Because think about it. The last couple people that got exposed in the beginning of this year, maybe the ending of last year, was Too Hype, which everybody ate up. And I will say it did make sense why they do that, because a lot of people were getting kicked out for no reason. And it was alarming. Because I used to watch Too Hype a lot. Like, they were just like that at the moment. They were a phase. And I feel like that's what Too Hype is going to be next. It's going to be a phase. It's like James Charles, I think, might be a phase. He might be a phase, and because of this shit. Because if this didn't happen, he might have been one of the most influenced, one of the best YouTubers behind Mr. Beast, who has like 50 million subscribers, and that little boy named Ryan, who he himself, his family has a conspiracy around them. We'll do a reaction to that later. But like I said, I don't think this would have happened if it was somebody that had less. I feel like it would have been talked about, but not as talked about, because nobody really knows them. 100K subscribers isn't a lot in the grand scheme of the world. If you think about it, about 2, 3, maybe 4 billion people get on YouTube a year at once, maybe a day. And he only has 22 million on that platform. Think about what he got on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. That's why his shit's getting ate up, just like AEP's is getting ate up. Like I said, it's just weird. Like I said, this is a lesson for anybody that's going to do anything. Don't fuck up. At least don't fuck up when you're at the very fucking top. If you're at the very bottom and you fuck it, it's like, who gives a shit? Who really gives a shit? Think about it. Who gives a shit? But if you fuck up when you're at your highest point, your fucking highest, then that's a fucking problem. Because then everybody's gonna eat that shit. Everybody's gonna want to know what the fuck happened. Why would he do this shit? He was doing so great. Now look at him. Look at the skeletons that are in his closet. Like I said, it's so sad and it's so depressing at the same time for this man. Like, I really do, like, feel for him, but I don't. Because, like, how do I feel for a predator? But then I'm like, it's not just his fault. It's everybody. And I have to say that, like, it's not just him. It's everybody. But if you want me to do another one of these streams and of another topic, please let me know in the chat and I will. Because there's a lot of things going on. It really is. There is the NFL draft. I can do something on that. There's still EDP 4445 situation, which I just read up on and watched on because the chiseled Adontis, the vigilant, meticulous, conscientious, negacious, chiseled Adontis. He's a great YouTuber. You should go watch him. I'll put his link in the description. But there's a lot of things that is going on that is so weird because there's so many other things that are going. We still have COVID. We still have the next school year that's coming up and how to get the vaccines and shit. We still have for seniors college. What you gonna do next? What about the kids that are failing this year and are looking like they might not pass? What are they gonna do? Because this year has been a really rough year for almost everybody. It really has. And everybody's focused on this. It just shows what's important. It just shows what is important. All these things. And this is what we're focused on. It's depressing and disgusting at the same time. It's depressing and impressive and just sad. Or what are we doing? We have all these things that are above this shit. And we're focused on YouTube influencer. And kids that brought this upon themselves. Like, it's sad. It's really sad. It's mind boggling. Attention, sorry. Completely no sense. But like I said, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow after school, after I get my homework done, and I might talk about either the EDP situation, the situation with the officer, or just let me know. I'll put my Snapchat in the description so we can talk about this. I know a lot of people want to hear, I want to know more information because I'm only scratching the surface. There's people that might know more than me. I want to know. Because then if I need to, I'll come back and talk about it some more. Because the thing is, this situation is deeper than most people make it. Because he probably wasn't the only one that knew. His friends probably knew. Some of his editor must have known. It wasn't just him. And the thing is, who put this in his mind to do this? It's crazy. It's just straight crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna get off. I still gotta think about this because it's still like I'm still trying to register this shit in my brain. It's been around for so long. I still can't register this shit because it doesn't hit right. It just still doesn't hit. But hey, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. And like I said, if you just don't let this happen to you. That's all I gotta say. If you become a YouTuber, Rift, or anybody else that was watching, don't let this shit happen to you. Just don't. Because it sucks to fall when you're at the top. It hurts the worst when you fall at the top. If you fall at the bottom, you're just like, okay, it's a setback. I can make this into a story one time. But if you fall when you're at the top, you're screwed. Because you got everybody watching you. That's like you falling. That's like you missing the biggest shot in the NBA Finals. And then everybody watches that. But you could have dropped 40 the whole game. But you missed the biggest shot. That's basically what happened to him. That's basically what happened. Like, I can't say nothing else. Like, it's just so, I'm not going to say sad. It's just confusion. I'm confused because I'm like, it's not just his fault. It's everybody's fault. You think about it. And that's what I was saying before I started. I said this because it's not just, you can say everything you want saying it's just his fault, but it's not. It's like with the KD injury, with the Achilles, what they call it, the Achilles tear or ruptured Achilles. I'm a big Katie fan, so I know everything about this situation. It feels like it's the exact same. Okay, so what happened was Katie sat out for like most of the Rocket series, Portland series. They make it to the finals for like 5-6 games. So that's like about 4 or 5 weeks, maybe about 2-3 months, maybe a month or two. He comes. Your injury won't get any worse, and you're still able to play and contribute to the team. Okay, so they tell the head athletic trainer that. He said, "Okay, I'm going to have to tell the coach that, and the medical staff. I'm gonna have to tell the whole staff that." They tell them that. The coach says, head coach says, "Okay, I'm gonna tell the GM." He tells the GM. The GM tells the general, tells the president, vice president, the board of directors. Katie's able to play. And you're like, okay, what does KD say about the situation? He says, "I feel like I'm ready to play. Y'all say I'm Gucci, then I'm gonna go." And I feel like this is what the James Charles situation was. So we're gonna go back. So the parents didn't tell their children if you see a predator online to block them. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. The kids should have common sense, right? If not, here's what's gonna happen. The kid doesn't have common sense. Here's what's gonna happen. An older. I'm gonna say older person. You can't say guys and girls nowadays. You might get called a bigot. I'm gonna do a video on that next. But that's besides the point. Leave that into the future. Like Back to the Future too, because they went to the future, they went to the past. Besides the point. But yeah, we're gonna go off that. But the thing is, the reason I'm mad. So then after that, he says he's ready. So the kid comes because the teenager or child doesn't know he's supposed to be not to be talking to people that are not in his age because he's underage. He's an influencer. The person is an influencer. They are going to listen to the person, which then in turn is dumb itself. And then the people that said no, you did a good job. What you should have done is blocked him, took screenshots of these photos, what he was saying to you, and took it to your parents. So then they could handle the situation. That would have been perfect. Perfect right there. Perfect way to sell it. But they fed into it, which made him feel like I can't get in trouble because these kids aren't going to say no to me, which in turn made it so that he wanted to keep on doing it because he thought he could get away with it. And that's where I feel like they messed up too. Everybody on the other side, because James Harden fucked up. We all know that. But they fucked up too. And I hate because no one's doing that. No one's saying that. Nobody's talking about how they fucked up. They're just talking about how he fucked up. And I hate that shit. You gotta take responsibility too for your actions. And your actions cause trouble for both of y'all now. Because now you're gonna look stupid. What happens when you go to a job interview? You're like, so aren't you the kid that that was sending explicit stuff to James Charles? You're like, yeah, but that was in the past. I didn't mean to. I was young. It doesn't matter. We don't want you on our staff now either. You sort of ruined your life too. Because now you look dumb and gullible. Because now no one's going to want to listen to you. I don't think your kids are going to want to listen to you. Because now you look stupid because you don't have any common sense. Which is sad. Which is sad to say, but it's true. Like, you can't say nothing. You look dumb. You look stupid. Like, come on now. You look like what Caleb City would say. Doo-doo water. Buns. Garbage. Like, what are you going to do now? Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, those adolescents or children are stupid. Like, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say for those kids. Like, I fear for those kids once they get out into the real world because they're so gullible. Like, who does it? The dude says, "Hey, send me something." You're going to do it for $50, like $50. At least the girls in the Me Too movie did it for millions, and for reasons to get into the Hollywood industry. Like, you did it for $50. Like, who the fuck does that shit? Like, I would smack you and then smack James Charles too. Like, y'all are both stupid. Like, you was as dumb as the father in the Johnsons. Maybe dumber. Cause the Johnson dude in the movie, he was in his 50s. He couldn't do much. The mom was dumb too, because she didn't stop it. Y'all are all like, everybody in this situation is just dumb on so many levels. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not even gonna say it to anybody. So y'all is stupid and dumb. And I know I'm gonna get some hate speech. He's like, "Oh, that's not what happened. James Charles did it himself. It wasn't the kid's fault." No, it's the kid's fault too. It's the parents' fault too. No, it's not. The parent's not gonna be there all the time. Yes, that's why the parent's supposed to teach the child what not to do in situations. Now, come on now. Like, you're gonna say, "That's not true. They need to learn for themselves." No, the parent is supposed to teach the child. So then, when they go into the real world, they know what to do. Like, come on now. Like, you're dumb. I didn't get my first phone till I was 16. 16! I barely knew what I didn't even know what LOL was for the longest. And that came out in like 6th grade. I didn't have a phone. It was like, "Where's your phone at?" I'm like, "No, I got a PS Vita." They were like, "What is that?" Like, I'm a hardcore gamer. That was me. You know what? And I will say this. That made me understood why I didn't need one. Because my sister had one. And she kept on losing it and she always got in trouble with it. Because the way people would talk to her on the phone. Like, come on now. I don't care if you get a phone at a young age, but at least listen to what they say on the internet. Don't let them, like, listen. And I'm not gonna, like, this is just stupid. Like, this is one of the dumbest situations on both ends. Like, both ends. Because the child is technically at fault too. Because he was the one sending the news. So he can get charged too. And fined. Like, you exposed yourself. Like, you ruined both y'all's lives. I don't know what to say, bro. I really don't. I don't. Today's been rough. It's been so rough. I was trying to. I don't know what to say. I don't. And I'm not even a diehard fan of this man. Like, it just gets me mad because, like, you ruined this man's career because of some dumb action you partaked in. That's like someone partaking in a robbery and saying, "I didn't do anything. I was just the accomplice." You still helped him. Like, you're stupid. You're dumb. You're both in the wrong. You're both caught. 4K. No, that's like the football. That's like them NFL cameras, bro. Them jokes. That was real life. I caught you. My shotgun aim is not it. I can see you. My chakra is at an all-time high. Like, come on now. You can't do that. You can't say, "Oh, he forced." No, that was your decision. You could have blocked him. You could have said no and then just not answer his shit, ghost him. That's all you had to do. But instead, you fed into it. Dumb as shit. Like, come on now. And this is what Chisel the Dantas be talking about. This is what people be talking about. Why Gen Z is crazy. And Gen Alpha, which is next, is crazy. Because we all want to play the victim. But when you're the one who fucked up technically, you want to admit it and just blame it on the person. It's not how it works. You did it. It's own up to it. Say, oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I partaked in it. He did too. I was wrong. He was wrong. Keep it pushing. Everybody makes mistakes. And it's so crazy. It's crazy. But I'm gonna go. If you got any, you want me to do anything else? Want me to talk about anything? Put my insight on it. Cause this shit got me tight. It really do. It wants me to get the strap basically. Like this is crazy. But like I said, if you want me to do anything, another let's talk about something, let me know. Put it in the live chat. I will write it down. I got my phone right here. Snap me. Just do what you gotta do. But like I said, I'm out. Like this shit got me all the way tight, bro. Like this is stupid. It's like one of the worst times. Crazy. Stupid, bro. I don't know what the fuck to say, bro. Like that's how dumb this shit is. Like I'm mad as shit, but I'm just like I can't be mad at this shit. It's 2021. We got niggas turning into females and females turning into niggas, and then we got something that's changing right back. And then we got people mad because men that turn women can't play in women's sports. Like I'm done. Like I'm done with this shit. I'm done. Like this shit gets me tight. It got me all the way fucked up. Oh my fucking god. I'm done. Let me get off this shit. I'll see y'all later, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow. About 5 o'clock. Maybe 6. If not, I'll be on at this time at night. But it's your boy Joshy, son. Don't let them get you on this Genjutsu. I'm out.